When it comes to a Granger account manager walking into a customer facility, let's just say it's a hotel, since that's kind of the biggest segment that you guys fit into.
Mhm.
Let's say they walk into a hotel. What is it that they should be looking for to sell your products? Who should they be talking to at that facility? And what types of questions should they be asking that person?
So this is a topic that we could spend a great deal of time on, but I'm going to try and hit the highlights. What
Okay.
should you look for? Assuming you know there's beds inside, right? I will tell you one key giveaway. And if you ever pull into a hotel property or any place that has housing that you're selling into, and you see mattresses being thrown out, or you see a pest control van or service vehicle at the property, then that's a good indicator that, or a good indication that they're having some sort of remediation, pest remediation issue. And that could just be an invitation to have a conversation about that. Now, who to talk to? In my opinion, there's two key decision makers at a property. There is the head of housekeeping staff. And they typically have great influence over what goes in the room and what their staff is using to protect mattresses, sheets, pillows, whatever it is. And, they have, in my opinion, in my experience, a considerable amount of say about which products go into a room. The other key person is there's someone in that facility that's looking at the math associated with return on investment, costs, and cost benefit analysis of things that are being purchased. And that may be from a brand standard standpoint, like, hey, for example, our products are listed on lots of brand guides. And so it's often in the property's best interest to be using our products so that they get kind of like brand points or brand certification. But beyond that, somebody is looking at the cost of using our product versus the cost of not using our product. And we do a really powerful job in illustrating the benefits and the quick return on investment by spending money on our products, not only versus our competitors, but versus other products like ours or the absence of our product. So we've got a really, really succinct way of illustrating return on investment based on the spend. And there's someone at every property that's thinking that way, whether it's the controller, the CFO, the head accountant, whatever the name of that person, the director of purchasing. Those are critical decisions. Getting both of those people on the same page, that's a great sales tactic. You get the housekeeper loving using it and feeling good about it. You get the purchasing manager seeing the benefit of the return on investment. You get them together over a cup of coffee and you say, how many do you need? Right? But that's where the magic happens.
Very good. And what types of questions should they be asking them when it comes to you got the people, you're having that cup of coffee with them? What should they ask?
So, one way to do this is to literally walk them through the ROI analysis. And part of the ROI analysis is asking, kind of their leading questions, but you can start to frame a conversation around, well, just tell me, do you have incidents in the bedroom where you're seeing mattress spoilage? Sure, of course. Just curious, any sense of how much a mattress costs you? Oh, $800. A king size mattress is $1,100. Wow, those are expensive. You have good ones. Yeah, we do. And tell me, would it be reasonable to say that happens 3 or 4 times a year? Oh, at least that. Okay. And have you had any bed bug incidences? This is a why. Watch you take this one and you can go both ways. No, we never do. Wow, you're lucky. It's great to have an encasement on because it can work like a smoke detector. Clean, tight, white surface makes it really easy to see a bed bug when it arrives, so you know to call a pest control agent. This is helpful for that. Yes, I have. Oh boy, I'm sorry to hear that, but it's not uncommon. Almost every property we deal with does at some time have a bed bug occurrence. This can work like a fire extinguisher. It goes on, it encases the infestation, it allows remediation, heating up the room, resolving the room, and then you get to save the mattress. So, you can talk about mattress spoilage, cost of mattress, frequency. You can talk about bed bug infestation, frequency, yes, no. And then around there, you can start to explore, well, bed bug infestations can lead to lawsuits. In fact, I just saw Linda Bill So, you can explore the frequency and cost issues around bed bug infestations. And then you can also talk about losing the room to either of those issues and the loss of revenue associated. So you got to shut down the room above it and around the sides of it.
Yeah.
3 or 4 or 5 rooms, $200 a day. Hey man, this really adds up. In fact,
Yep.
when we look at bed bug costs and mattress spoilage costs on an annual basis, it's in the $20,000 to $30,000 a year on a 200 room property. It's probably like a good average to use. So then you can really start to calculate your ROIs really quickly, and that's not even including installation labor and maintenance labor on top of it. So these are just some of the probing questions to get people to stop and think, hey, this isn't just a piece of fabric that's shaped around the size of a mattress. This is actually a device that can enhance revenues, protect revenues, and control and mitigate costs or leakage. And so once you start to frame those things, all of a sudden now you're having like, well, let me tell you about ours. Right? So now I've got you in the mindset of, oh, I want to talk about mattress protection. I want to talk about the benefits of an encasement versus a fitted protector. But now let me show you the patented features of the CleanRest products and why they're so much easier, better, faster, safer, than X, Y, and Z. And that's typically, the dialogue and the journey of the sale.
Don't forget to scan the QR code down below. That QR code has multiple links within it. There's a link that will take you to Grainger.com and every Clean Brands product that's available. It'll also take you to their website, their YouTube channel, the ROI calculator as far as how quickly these products can return on investment with the customer. So lots of great information available down below in the QR code. Make sure you scan that right now to check it all out.